Right, OBS. Let's redeem you. How about it? Okay, how is the stream looking? I'm gonna refresh. Okay, it's not trying to refresh me every 3 seconds. That seems like a good start, chat. Um, oh, I thought I was gonna crash there with the way that it was starting. Of course, a baby zombie is attacking me in the game. That's more than fucking fitting. Wait, another one? Why am I getting 9/11 by two fucking baby zombies? Okay, that's not the best way to plot it, but my god. What the fuck? The tech issues may be hopefully over, but fucking Christ, the demons from hell are not. Okay, chill. Chill, 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 mobs. Why are you here? I don't like you. Um, but yes, hello, Dasha. I'm sorry, I never got to read your previous chat messages. Um, hi, but yeah. Of course, the arrows are in there, you silly guy. Okay, let's put the junk away from these fucking mobs. We got work to do. You know, I may not have energy forever, but we got work to do. Work it like you mean it. And thank you. I didn't bother with changing the title, to be honest. Let me know if that's too loud. Hopefully it shouldn't be. And Botrix, you're back for the second time. I love you, Botrix. Damn it. I really need to get rid of you. Let's look at the progress session. You know what? We'll keep that off. The game audio? Okay. I shall turn it. Yeah, because I turned it up for videos. If I turn that down, that should be a lot better. Hopefully. But yes, we have some cliff progress. Whoa, it's basically some eyes at this point. Some really fucked up eyes, actually, like freaky. Oh no, someone's gonna get you. I think it's actually looking pretty solid, considering I built this. I sure did. Um, we can celebrate. Yeah, yeah. Also, Dasha, what the fuck happened to your name? Was this the tech issues? Did OBS do this to you? I think OBS got to Dasha. Crazy. Because she now has like an extra 40 A's for some reason. You know, sometimes it's not good to question people. Just let them live. But yeah, it's gonna be a very chill stream. I don't know how late I'll go, considering it's already nearly 11 p.m. Starting this. But I do want to make some cliff progress. On this side, of course. To put things in perspective, though, we still have so much to do. It does feel good to get that front bit. I almost want to come around to this side so I can do the bullshit of like, well, yeah, the front's done. Um, Actually, fuck it. Yeah, we'll do that. That'll be funny. Um, that's how I justify all my decisions in life. Fuck it. It'll be funny. There's a lot of work to do with texturing and like fixing some spots, going over some spots. This theoretically should be easier. Oh, interesting, because that's dirt. Oh, that's ugly. Uh, I see, I see. I see why I've left this. Because just having like grass cliffs like this, where they go dramatically, is admittedly pretty trash. I think it's still best to use stone. Maybe some moss. Maybe some mud. I don't think I have enough mud to do it though. Wait, let's go into a creative copy and just see some worlds. That definitely won't lag. That definitely won't lag the stream at all. We can go on. I was open to land. There we go. This is the world where I'm in a creative world. You really need to turn on commands, actually. Right, there we go. It's so weird, actually. This is the timeline where I changed the biome to a cherry tree. Actually, first I'm gonna get distracted. Uh oh, I will say the one thing I would kill for with this. I don't want to do this actually in any capacity, but that grass, it makes this so much better. I don't know if I would go with cherry blossom with these tiger trees. But look at that water, man. Ain't it beautiful? Okay, I need to focus on the mission at hand. Just to give like a estimate, actually, this is good to see what I've done in the last like few days as I've worked on the cliff. So I've actually done quite a sizable section. Way to go, past me. Okay, I think this can be left as it is practically. But we need that packed mud. Do we need that packed mud? Hold up, chat. Let's see. Does that blend? Oh, well, admittedly, it could be actually a good, like, thing if I used it right. And then had grass at the top of it. Oh, that could actually be sick. Not granite. No, granite, yeah. And then if I added some granite in, like splashes. Oh, that could be cool, actually. Blackie, why are you complaining about the stream? Silly Blackie. Granite, mud, and then maybe needed more of a transition block. I guess dirt itself. Why not? Why not actually? Fuck it, get rid of the dirt. Do moss. Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, the problem is we don't have packed mud. But we're definitely doing packed mud cliffs now. With granite. I've never used granite in a build, I don't think, like, ever. I'm trying to think. Dripstone blocks. Surely they were. Oh, yes. Okay, and we've collected some of those recently, right? I believe. Oh, hell yeah. These are gonna be sick. Yes. Yes. Okay, mud, dripstone, dirt, granite. I always forget. The only one I remember of those. I loaded cherry again. God damn it. Oh, I'm a genius. I'm sure someone's done this like exact. Probably beat-ups has. I've probably seen beat-ups do it. Let's be honest. But you know, it's still cool regardless. Well, that definitely adds a side mission to the stream. We need some packed mud. Let's... Okay, is all my music broken again? Except for fucking sea shanty? Are you kidding? Why does sea shanty always work? I want to kill sea shanty with the gun. Not really. But yeah, those mud cliffs should look sick. I am gonna create something pretty epic. Packed mud is just wheat, I believe. Maybe it's gonna be a whole fucking sideline plot now where I have to set up all the wheat farms to get the wheat. Okay, hopefully there's enough packed mud. I doubt it. Time to grind. It's worth it though for the cliffs. Creeper fun. Ba, 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 ba. Donka, donka. I don't think I'm remembering context to B-Dubs is just saying Dripstone is a great block, and he's so right. Oh, I'm excited though. I've never used any of these blocks actually. That's so weird, except for moss. I've not used granite, mud, packed mud, or dripstone blocks. That's crazy actually. Admittedly, I rely on the stone a bit too much in this world. But, you know, live and learn. Right, I presume packed mud isn't in here, because I would probably be spastic enough to be like, technically, it's not a natural block. It's a build block, you see? I could be completely wrong. And again, I am wording things pretty not great tonight. Well, accept it, because it's the mud that you wanted. I don't think that's true. Drippy Dripstone is here, though. We only need a little bit of the drip, though. That's okay. Hell yeah. That's not packed mud. Ooh, terracotta would be... We've got the blocks we need. Let's experiment, though. Let's see. Is it worth having terracotta in the mix? Because, of course, that does fit the color palette, maybe? No. Well, it could, but no, it's way too smooth. Awesome. We don't need it. Could be fun to do like some smooth boulders. Thank you. Appreciate the compliment. I I do really want to become good at building in the game that I've played for a decade. It might be nice finally. To be fair, I am pretty shitting harshly on myself. Finally, a use for this granite. Like I definitely have gotten better at building in the last few years. But now I really need to start breaking out of the patterns, using different blocks, using different shapes. Build some giant like even building the cliffs is pretty insane. Like the mountains was the start of the insanity. But I've certainly continued it, if nothing else. Just be a nice little variation. Okay. I think 3 shulkers of granite. Oh, fill the rest. Yeah, that'll do. The packed mud is my main concern, as I want that to be the primary block besides, I guess, moss. Moss will grab from the moss farm directly. As he should, I guess, if you wish him to. It is wise that I have put these 2 sections here. They're the ones I need most readily for building, besides probably wood. What are you doing here, buddy? Aren't you such a lovely guy? Yeah, feathers. Okay, I guess that could be useful. Right, mud. Mud, mud, mud. There's the mud. There's the mud. Oh no. Alright, we're gonna have to figure out how to make packed mud. I'm hoping it's like 8 blocks of normal mud and then wheat. Not that we have heaps of mud in general. I really need to start getting rich in this world. That's okay. We'll get there in the end. If I do enough projects, I'm gonna get a surplus of random shit. And then my world will be pretty cool for people to be like, whoa, I can just come into Amazon practically, but hopefully way more ethical and build some things. Yeah. Especially, I want to be prepared for my birthday this year. Not this year, 2025, 26, 2026, my god. I'm hoping to guilt trip my dearest friends into adding more to Nixia Grove, as you do. Hopefully I've figured out a biome. Oh, so it's one... Oh, that's not really efficient, is it? Oh. I was hoping it would be a bit more kinder. That's okay. Indeed. I was hoping it would be like this. I guess that doesn't make much sense, does it? Well, this will get us on the bright side, because there's always a bright side, chat. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Precious sweet chat. Let's get some moss, and we're gonna make enough of a size, enough of a chunk, I think, that it'll get the idea across. And I think I'm gonna be implementing some blob techniques when it comes to like granite or andesite, whatever one it's called. I think it's granite. Hopefully, hopefully I'll learn that one day. It's certainly something. We don't even need this much moss. But you know, it pays to be prepared. This moss farm is quite insane. I've only ran it like... I literally ran it whilst building, and that was about it. Just think. Damn, this is some needy cats today. They're like, actually, Dasher, you need to pet me right now, or I'm gonna cry. And it's gonna be all your problem. Yeah, but this is pretty chill. No. Yeah. You don't even have to hand bone meal it yourself. Let's play some Hades. Okay, turn that off. It's done its job. It's pretty freaking epic. This feels so out of place though in a way. It's like a fucking sewer system. Oh well. You know what? I'm not vibing with that. We need something a bit more chill. This is not chill, but I'll take it. It's dramatic as fuck, but you know, that's fitting. I'll go to sleep. Oh no. Was that a creeper? Oh no. We'll move these shulkers closer to the cliff. Maybe we'll put them on the jungle tree up here, actually. That me and Dasha used a few months ago. Oh, I agree. That was so funny. It was like, yeah, of course. Of course he knew. Of course he did. Is that just an empty shulker box? Yeah, it is. Ba da 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 da. We're gonna be doing some real work here, chat. Yeah. He's like a needy little wet cat, you know? We can put the bed away because we've got this one. Oh, hell yeah. Precious info. We might change the original bit, but for now I'm going to exclusively work on the new. Well, he jumped. Well, I would have failed even if I had a mace. Da 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 da. Okay, beautiful jungle tree. It's time to get to work. Okay, so dripstone will definitely be a patchy block. I guess the same as granite. I think I definitely will have more granite. Etho. Etho is the needy wet cat. Not B-dance. Sigma B-dance be like. Ugh. Right, where's my mud? There it is. Okay. I should have bought a shovel. Well, we'll start over all the way over here, actually. That'll just give us freedom to, you know, feel... Nah, fuck it. Connect to it, mate. Take risks. Okay, I have fumbled. I freed these sheep, but I freed them from life too. You should have moved. Bah! Back off! Get out of here, you shilly sheep. God, look at all these fucks. Damn. Your cats are almost as demanding as these sheep. Right. Well, this is certainly some mud. We can add a little... Damn, that is a sound of all time. I don't like wasting the mud, how I'm wasting it, but you know, sometimes it happens. We're definitely gonna need to terraform this jungle area, and it's not worth looking at yet, but I still am going to. Well, it's kind of perfectly behind that vine. Yeah, we need to make it more thick before we can really judge what I've just done. Gotta thicken it up. Probably add a bit more shape. We'll make that a bit bigger. We are kind of line printing is the only issue when it comes to blocks like this. We'll do... Yeah. Quite a little shape. And then moss. You might be like, Jaden, we could check it out now and see if you've made substantial drip. True. I do want to make wheat fields, so maybe it's just an excuse to do that. When we run out of mud, I think I'll start doing some like wheat fields around good old Carrington. Some like fields, because it makes sense for them to have like fields outside the town that they own. The moss should definitely come in more. Okay. And also, yeah, I would definitely go back to the mangrove swamp over yonder. Which is kind of rough because it is relatively close, but I know I have no ambition of using it or anything. How's this dripstone feeling? I definitely need to add a bit more granite. I think I'll add a splotch at the bottom. I like what we're doing. It just needs a bit of work. We can have like a heavy rock base of granite here. And then we can go a bit back into the mud. Yeah. I like that. Well, I hope I do. No, we don't want moss yet. Oh, I think I will put the granite through more. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, that gets the idea across. I think. And then we can change this eventually. It was like B-dubs in his latest episode. But there's a tiny cliff. He's like, yeah, I'll come back to that. And he doesn't need to. But I get it. Like, it's so much more painful to tear down something you've already done. It's just painful, man. Yeah, I think the dripstone, definitely in big, like, clumps. Granite, a few little ones around. A bit more present in the build. Obviously, unfortunately, we are building behind a jungle tree, so this is invisible work at the moment. The problem with me is I'm so always checking what I'm doing that I don't get as much done as I probably could. But you know, that's okay. We all have our ways and wonders, and for me, I wonder a little too much. Yeah, let's put the moss quite down, actually. I think, yeah, we want to blend that green. Well, at least I said it that I don't do anything. Exactly, Dasho. Exactly, Dasha. I'm sure Toy Cat's already been screaming that. I hope every time he reads your name, he has to be dramatic about it. Alright. I made some good pasta before the stream, which was a rush because I was cooking a lot of veggies. And I knew I didn't have much time, but definitely worth it. Yeah, definitely worth it. But it was quite acidic because I keep putting lemon juice in everything. You know, maybe that's not the best idea for my health as a being. I love to add a little zest to things in life. Which you would know if you've ever watched a John stream. I think it gives off like a dinosaur vibes. I don't know why. Yep. Yes. I was admittedly scared that it wouldn't break either. Then I did it once by accident and just acted like, yeah, I knew that game mechanic. Johns knew that for sure. The moss bottom isn't actually awful. It's not good, but it's not awful. That's how we do it here, chat. We're definitely gonna have to alter a lot of this bottom. Fuck you, past Johns. But also, no, you were fine. You just didn't know what you're doing, and it's okay. It's okay. I can forgive that. I did think about like variating with mud. I just knew I did not have much. And the problem with all these projects I'm doing, I'm like, well, when I keep adding things, like adding little details, like it takes so much more time, and my list of shit to do in this world is insane. I love it though. I definitely think I have become quite the terraformer. I might say so myself. I seem to be doing pretty chill at it. Gotta get that arrogance in, you know? But genuinely, I really like terraforming. It's just the little details, in a broad picture. I think organics give like a sense of freedom of like being able to fuck up and that kind of being part of it. Maybe I'm delusional for thinking that way, but welcome. I don't know why I keep welcoming you over and over again, Dasha. I'm so sorry. Welcome back. Oh, welcome. Okay, we definitely need to make this less square-like. I've been focused on the texturing, not so much the shape. And both are equally valuable. Invaluable. Invaluable? Youch. But it is schlaf time. Well, that's not even awful as a flat wall. But we'll work on that. I have become quite a sculptor, yes. And it blends in, because I'm blind, so... You know, we'll take what we'll get. Ah, we're up in tree. What am I doing? Up in tree. Let's go, first time. Oh, it would have been first time if I hadn't hit a fucking tree like a moron. Frickin' frick, Jardins. Now schlaf before the mobs, before you fly off the edge. My god, Kiwi, my god. Right. You know what that means? We're definitely dancing. No. You know the dead wall and the dead wall? I guess it is dead? I don't know if the wall was alive in the first place. Well, that's certainly one way to start the morning. Hell yeah. Yes, let's add some more depth to this. Fuck you. Hello, zombie. We've been dancing. We want to add a bit more spiky like this stone over there. Hell yeah. I just keep saying that on end. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's add some more shit. Da da da. Ba 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 da da. Dancing is what you do. Now we're gonna connect this. I've given myself quite the kerfuzzle. All these blocks directional. I think concerningly, I just strip stone. We'll use the moss. I need to carry more like place blocks around. Obviously with stone, it's actually been so good me using it because the storage system on the whole was filling up quite profusely. So me coming in and taking a lot of it is like, hell yes. Definitely worth adding that shape. It's not quite there yet though. We need to add a little work and take a bit out. We just simplify before we crucify. So, that. I always feel bad about all these blocks that are, you know, getting lost in the texture behind it. That's okay. Yes. Okay, and that. That. Gotta sculpt them, man. I think I just reverted what I had done. But, you know what? Fuck it. Respect the grind, as they say. And I can't help but agree. That wasn't... I made that a lot more flatter than I thought I was going to. Broad strokes. I always have to remind myself, broad strokes first, and then we can worry about the issues. Well, no, worry about like major issues, obviously, like when you're building something, but if it's something pedantic, my god, I really should be lighting up under here. That would be the Minecraft thing to do. That would be the practical thing to do, some might say. But I'm not going to do that. Of course I'm not going to do it. I'm Jordan. So it would not be right. Okay. Then we need to... I just appreciate more and more the terraforming I see, like, when people do this, because it takes so long. I quite enjoy it, though. Like, it's not mindless. There is an active thought process of, like, oh, fuck. Yeah. I appreciate the offer, but I think I just need to be better at setting up farms and grinding. Jordan loves the grind. Actually, Jordan doesn't love enough of the grind. Come on, Jordan, get grinding. It's the big 25, and you're not grinding. Get on Grinder and get grinding. Okay, maybe not do that, but figure it out, man. Oh, absolutely. This is the closest thing to me painting. Actually, the last time I ever painted in real life, I painted some mountains, ironically. And they were at first, I got to a point they were really good, then I overdid it. And then it became shit. So I think I could genuinely get okay-ish at painting. Well, I do want to continue, like, drawing things. I think the main issue here is, of course, this needs replaced. It still does blend in, though. It's just, like... Do we hate that, chat? Do we hate how it blends? Because it's more like this is, like, a more of a dirt side, and then it's like, oh, the cliffs are exposed. I don't think we hate it. We don't use that word around here. Well, no, we do, but... Yes, how have you been, Dasha? It's been so long since we've last talked. Well, actually, to be fair, the last time we talked, it was quite businessy. So, I'm both not wrong. I'm not wrong, I don't think, with that, but like, yeah. No, there's some vines. Dasha loves vines, especially when they're on my face. It was just bothering me, like, leaving the bottom like this, you know. Right, dancing is over, which means we get to play a sad song. Maybe some patches of coarse dirt for a dark shadow? It's a good idea. Maybe it does need that to break it up. I think if I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna do that after I've done all the broad strokes. For now, I'm just gonna focus on what I have. But I think you're right. I think some dirt could help, especially coarse dirt. I should be using it more up there as well. Of course, coarse dirt. There's probably, I have some amount of it, but probably not anything substantial. Well, you're not in there, so I won't kill you, because you've at least had the sense to walk more than 3 blocks. It's the sheep that are just, you know, like, I broke the prison, but they never broke their mental prison. And this guy hasn't completely, to be fair. Yeah. It's so dark here. The days are so dark and little. Yeah, that sucks, man. And as much as I am a fan of the darkness, I'm sure it was depressing as fuck not being able to see, like, sunlight all the time. Like, on a consistent basis. I hope it passes soon for you, friend. Butter. Let's build that into here. I've been enjoying watching slash listening to Building with Beat-Ups. It's one episode from Hermitcraft season 10 that I've watched multiple times, which is the first Tool Court Claims episode. It's just so good. I also watched the Mumbo one. It's just, I wish there was more episodes, specifically of that. It was such a good show, such a good idea. We're just gonna use this as a guiding block. Hell yeah. And then we can pop the moss. Might be worth keeping a mixture of grass and moss. Might not be. Who's to say? Chat, I'm doing such a good job at resisting F4 right now. Such a greedy goblin. You never watched it? It's literally like one of the best episodes. I get that it's not building adjacent, but like, it's so funny. It's so fun. I've watched it. It's a 40-something minute video, and I don't normally rewatch things obsessively, but I watched that video 3 times. I think that's the first, like, B-dubs video that I watched, so I was like, holy shit. This guy is funny. This guy's really funny. And also everyone else involved. And it's just so good. Peak content. To be fair, this is a good area for, like, coarse dirt, but I shall continue the mud placement, yes. Ba-da-ba. Is it Schlaf time? I think it is Schlaf time. Which means it's F4 time, right? That's what it means. I kind of regret looking at it at F4. That is... Moto likes you, because my god, that is chunky. It's not as forgiving as stone, is all I'll say. But similarly to stone, I will have to come back into, melt the blocks in a bit more. The stone definitely has issues like that. That's way too thick. I think my over-detailing of the stone, just with how I've placed it, kind of does work to the element of erosion. Okay, chunky blocks. Don't worry, I've come to fix you. I think that was the main thing that annoys me. Already that is like instantly like, yeah, there's issues there. But that one issue, oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah. There is truth to that. I think there is that's one of the things I would find hard, especially if I was to commit to something like Divergence, if they let me in. Would be I would struggle with being able to end the world. It is hard though. I do think B-dubs will find joy in the new world though. And yeah. There's definitely been a few times in Hermitcraft history where hermits have felt like their base was unfinished. Um, but it's just that hollowness when the world's like ended. Like they've played on a single player copy and tried to finish it. And I don't think it's ever went well. Um, I think it's always just been like, well, it was a cool idea, but it's not the same. Um, this is a bit too flat, but I don't want to get, as I said before, and I'll probably say a million times more, because it is like a mantra to myself. Broad strokes. Broad fucking strokes. Yeah, it's okay. Yeah, I wanted to raise this bit a bit. See, season 10 didn't end quickly. It was like 2 years. Um, it definitely wasn't the longest season, and I'm kind of glad. Because season 9, for me personally... Actually, no, it wasn't 2 years. It was quite a relatively short one. No, not the fucking truck. Hermitcraft season 10 length. 594 days. Okay. February 3rd, 2024. September 30th, 2024. So it was a decent chunk. It's definitely not their shortest or longest season. Season 9 went on very long. Let me search that up. No, not season 19. Season 9. 656 days. Yeah, this was the longest season. It began March 5th, 2022, and concluded on December 21st, 2023. God damn, that's a long season. The shortest one was season 8, which was only about 6 months. But the Hermits knew in advance. Season 9 was one of my least favorite seasons. I think it was just this time in my life, not the Hermits necessarily, but also a lot of the Hermits were just burnt out from like mega build, hardcore. Um, I guess that's fair. I I got the strong vibe it was ending. I guess from at the time I watched a lot more Hermits than you. I don't know, and a lot of people were wrapping up their bases. I don't know. I just got the vibe. Like, I think that'll happen with time for you though, where you'll just sense it. You just start like after many seasons. I've been watching since season 4. After 6 seasons, I kind of can feel the end coming. I think season 5 and season 9 have definitely been like my most like seasons I've struggled to continually watch. Not that they were bad seasons. Season 5 just came at also a weird time in my life. I think it was especially during that Fortnite era for me. Yeah. Maybe not Fortnite. I think sorry, I'm getting fixated. This looks relatively good. There is issues. Yeah, that's fair enough. It's always bittersweet. It is really hard, the cycle of it. For me, I'm just always like, new season, new ideas, new things. Yeah, like that's subjectively, because sometimes I think for me personally, a lot more hermits have a lot more ideas this season that I selfishly like. Um, so I'm excited for that. Hmm. Right, hello guys. Hmm. Right. These schlaf sheep. Schlaf sheep? That's not very nice. These sheeples are not people and should be sheepled? Sorry, sheeple. You're not people, sheeple. You're just sheep. I think definitely if we had like a bit more of a rocky base. Might be fun to add some actual like spiky drips on. I think we need Gregory, actually. Gregory! Oh, Gregory, where are you? Where are you, my boy? My fine boy. There you are. Well, that's not Gregory. But behind him. Oh, there? Hmm. Sheepy, sheepy, schluff, sheep. Ah! That was almost dangerous. Hmm. I definitely should do some sort of like sandstone cliff at some point. There's obviously sand, sandstone. What else would I use in that? Instone? No, I think that's too different in here. We'll be coming around the mountain, yes, eventually. Nope, no Witcher. Um, da 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 da. I should definitely do like a jungle civilization and then a fishing village below. And also have the villager types specifically for those kind of biomes. Dancing again? I should do dancing again, actually. That's a good shout. I will. I love that song. It's my sea shanty, I guess, in a way. Where I could, like, listen to it for hours. Maybe not hours. Depends, if I'm watching that Rusty Carriage animation, absolutely. No, I can't leave an empty block like that. This is such a painful way to work with Gregory. I'm so sorry, buddy. Yes. Yes, eat salad, eat food. Very good. Eat your food, yes. Okay. I think that's all I needed to do. Oh, hell yeah, brother. This is real fun. Right, I just need to actually finish the cliff. And I think the main thing I need to do at this point is add the connections and shape it. We'll probably just use mud for this if I'm being real. I will admit with the stone it's quite easy because I use what, stone and andesite? Yeah. In my head, I always think granite and andesite I've permanently had the wrong way around since like Pocket Edition. And I blame them, even though it probably wasn't them, and probably was completely my fault. But the diorite I remember quite easily, yes. I guess we could afford to. That's fine. And yes, the goal, of course, is to go up to this goddamn line. It's meant to be the edge. And I don't live life on the edge. You do, my friends. How are you feeling about that? Me? Yeah, that's a little sloped. I think it'll be a lot more gradual cliff than the kind of stuff. Oh, hell yeah. That is going to be such a nice little contrast. Yes, 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 yes. I've considered changing the bottom to be a deep slate, but we already did that with the mountains. And yes, it would look good, but no, I'm not doing that. I'll put like a giant fucking ship or something here instead. Maybe, maybe not. Don't promise things you can't complete, Jardins. Well, no, I could definitely like complete things. It's just like, you know, have some reason to you. I think we want it to slope along quite big and bold. Here will be a hard transition point because the grass is a lot darker, but it should still work. Especially if we plant some trees. Trees solve absolutely everything. Let me tell you. I love trees, and they love me. And I am fumbling. So we're gonna play the spooky music. I don't think I'll be going heaps longer just because it is late and I wish to get some amount of sleep. It's a dodgy challenge. I have a mug beside me that could be filled with anything. Could be a coffee from like 9 AM this morning, and I put it to my lips. There was nothing in it, which I don't know if I'm more disappointed by. I should get rid of these trees, but I won't. Yeah. After this, we're definitely doing some dancing. Don't fool. Okay, we need to slope the fuck up. Right. I don't know if I'll be as cruel with the shape here as I was to me with stuff previously. Hopefully that's a block low because I want to place this on top of these. Wait. Oh yeah, this isn't the outside, whereas this is... I don't know if this is even the outside. I guess it is. Oh. Wait, let's... How thick is this gonna be in the end? Let me see. Damn, this is gonna be such a substantial part of the world. Hell, there could be an entire, like, civilization just on these fucking plateaus. I will do dancing after this song. I'll have me some dancing. Okay, well that was a waste of mud, but that's alright. Yeah. Maybe I should do a rough guideline with the moss. Nah, fuck it. I want it to be a bit more organic and connect. Which means I get to suffer for free. It's very realistic. Then we put the granite up and put the mud in. And do this over and over again until you stop watching Rifle Dead. That is the plan, my good friend. Whoa. And they say Jordan streams aren't musical. They were mistaken. Next stream is definitely going to be like collecting mud. Mud in my wheat. I'm going to be making my wheat and carrot fields. Are we sloping along Carrington? Beside the embassy. The poor embassy is just going to be in the middle of some fucking fields. But yeah. Silvae treats its international guests real nice. Not even international. Into fucking world guests. Real nice. Interworld. It doesn't have the same ring as international, admittedly. I am really enjoying the fact that I am using just different blocks. I know I've been kind of not shutting the fuck up about that, but it's just like, hell yeah, I'm finally using something other than stone in my life. That's some fucking character development. The moss will also slope down. Same with the dirt here. It's just like, that's easier to do. Actually, with the moss, I can just bone meal it, honestly. It's time for dancing, though, I believe, and that's how we'll probably go out with the stream. Because I am a pretty sleepy. Um, yeah, and we're almost out of mud anyway, so pretty good timing on all of it. It's a proof of concept for sure. Jake Carroll better not call these like the shit cliffs or something, I swear to God. Because I'm like, oh, they're made out of mud, Jin. Well, that means they're shit. Poor Jake Carroll. I should not depict him as such a cruel being. I definitely should commit back to more of the dripstone blobs. Yeah. Dripstone is amazing, man. I'm not fucking locked in. Ah! Hell yeah, progress. Thank you. Thank you for being my hype woman, I guess. Hell yeah. Who needs a hype man when you've got a Dasha? I am in this profession. Thank you. Oh, I can't believe you built those fucking mountains still darker. I'd be like 53 and be like, Dasher, your damn mountains you built 43 years ago, because apparently you built them when you were 7. I'll be like, just yapping. That's how I'm gonna die, like Alzheimer's, like, back in my day, there were mountains, and they were huge. Beyond huge. They were gigantic. We really peaked as a society when Dasher made her mountains. Even Toy Cat of Toy Cat considered this to be damn true. Trying to find the hole. God damn it, where is the hole? There was a hole. Was there not a hole? Oh, it's over there. Yes, the leak has been plugged. Okay, let's bring that out. Thank you very nicely, hole. Yes. And then let's do the same with this. Use the dripstone a bit. I have to build something more impressive for you to fix. Yeah, my god. That's cruel to yourself. Mountains V3. We skipped V2 because these ones are the entire fucking world. Haha, Jordan. I have created big mountains. Well, I guess dancing is over. How much mud do we have? I'll get up to here with these blocks at least, and then we can look at the cliff and be like, "Whoa, Jordan, good job, you did something, buddy. Now go to sleep, you fuck." And I'll be like, "No, I'll watch some building with B-dubs, and then probably fall asleep. Not because the episode bad, episode good, but sleepy. Yes, is a good gust. I don't know if I should call him good. He's a bit of a creep. You know, some people are good at forgiving creeps and giving them power, but I shall not do that to Gregory. Right. Let's look at my clips. That is quite the start, if I do say so myself. Actually, John, pose. Whoa. Hold your sword out or something. There we go. Jen loves mountains. That's so true. Right. My god, how are there still so many of you? Before I go, I'm just gonna do some spring cleaning. Let's look from afar ourselves, actually, and then we'll end. Don't worry, we won't die. This is a good viewing platform. Actually, we can also fix the moss here, finally. Yucky, yucky savanna dirt. Oh, yes. That is very good. I just need to move the crafting table and shit. I think that was all the mud, unfortunately. Well, not all of it, but practically. And this is junk from when I was working on the interior. You see, chat, one of the best motivators of my life is spite. And it made this. I need an outro song. Damn. And my vanity, I want to look from the lake, even though it won't change anything. I say from the lake. It's one dried lake. Still, there might be some change. Ah, there is some change. Like, it still needs that, like, plateaus. But, damn, that is a behemoth of a... That's so dope, actually. I love that you look over there and you're like, damn, and then you look over there and you're like, what the fuck? I really built, like, a view into an ocean. I almost need another cliff. Oh, no, I need another cliffside there. So you frame it into, like, the unknown. Fuck, that's a good idea. Fuck. I don't want to build another cliff. But I should, because that would be such a sick frame. Oh, that is a cool... Oh, and imagine like a rope bridge between them. Oh, yeah, I turned them off at some point, weirdly, didn't I? I don't know if I did, actually. I think I just turned them once off for a thumbnail recently. Clouds. No, I do have clouds. Huh? Render? Yes, I should do that, actually. That is a good idea. Using diorite and calcite or something. Okay, cloud should be rendering. It's probably a mod issue. I haven't noticed, like, I don't know why. It's just one of those quirky issues, I guess. It's probably a mini HUD or something. Let me look. Yes, these are all my mods. Stolen from Dasher, of course. Let me search. Cloud. Generic? No? Weird. Wait, what if I put mini HUD on? Nope. Well, yeah, I don't know where I don't know where the clouds are gone. Oh well. Right, let's play a song as like in the stream. So sad that I'm leaving. Goodbye now.